You're right, guys, it's Capcom Tom here, and I am back for episode number 80 of Mission Manchester. Now we're going to jump straight into our trade pile, and hallelujah, we have finally managed to sell that Inform DeSiglio and Inform Hummels. It has been a long time coming, but we did manage to sell them. Probably didn't make any profit on them after tax, which is a bit unfortunate, but at least we didn't lose any. And we did do some good trading with all these formation cards when Team of the Season was released. So I'm selling them on now. I showed them in the last episode, and I've waited a little bit longer because they're worth more towards, like, you know, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday before the next batch of Team of the Season or the next Team of the Week is released. So this is when I'm going to sell them for the maximum amount of profit. Now, if you're looking for Ultimate Team coins and you can't be asked to trade, just go and check that link out down in the description. So there you go. All of the stuff is now going into my trade pile. There's loads of it. There's like 44 different formation cards. So lots of stuff to sell on. We're going to go and have our first game. And what I've realised recently is that my style of play has become a bit defunct and is not particularly working in any sense of the manner. I've been losing a lot of games, and what I need a shake-up. I need a complete redevelopment of how I play and how I go about, you know, trying to score. So my attack is going to be a lot different. Now, I was using a team the other day, and I was starting to really enjoy it because I was managing to score quite a few goals, and the only way I was managed to get through was passing the ball about really, really quickly. Usually I try and dribble a lot, but I found that that doesn't work just purely because it's so easy to contain on this game, and I found that, you know, passing has really, really sort of started to split people's defence. So that's what I'm going to be doing. Obviously going to take a little bit of time for me to actually get good at this sort of way of playing, but hopefully it won't take too long and we can win some games. Anyway, you can see that we went behind early in this game, and after some great resilience and some nice passing work, as I said, I was trying to redevelop my style of play, we managed to take the lead from Robin van Persie after he equalised in the 81st. So a good comeback from the team. Pretty happy about that, and I was pretty good, or feeling pretty good about myself, because, you know, when you're trying to start a new way of playing, you know, winning is a massive thing. It really boosts your confidence, makes you think you are doing the right thing, and that you should continue trying to do it. Now, you can see that we have already managed to sell some of these cards. We're up to 313,000 coins already. That's already, what, 19k or something that we've made, and we've still got a full trade pile left. I went and listed up the rest of the cards that didn't actually fit in the trade pile, and hopefully they're going to sell as well. So there you go. We're now going to go into our next game, and we come up against this 4-4-2 Barclays Prem team. It's a very strong team. However, he does have John Terry at the back, who's always going to be weak. And it's sometimes when you come across these typically, or what people would say are the best Barclays Prem team, that you often find a bad player because they don't really know what they're doing when it comes to FIFA. They're not using the overpowered, cheaper players. They're using the expensive ones that everyone thinks are going to be amazing. And actually proved pretty true, as you saw there. Took the lead in the 4th minute. A bit of a tramp, or as a lot of you hate me calling it, a smart pass. We managed to take the lead, and then we went even further into lead in the 5th minute, so 1 minute between the goals, when we managed to intercept the ball and score a nice goal with Van Persie. And then we further increased our lead in the 23rd minute. Vidic climbing well from that corner to score. Unfortunately, I don't really understand how he managed to score. I was absolutely dominating. He did manage to get one back, though. Good play by him, I guess. He caught me unaware, and really should have done better. But another bit of nice passing play. Managed to get a nice cross into Hernandez, who puts that one into the far corner and gives us that 4-1 victory. So another good result, and more proof for me that I should be playing this passing style. So there you go. We've got 6 points out of our first 3 games. Not too bad at going. Does mean that we could potentially challenge for the title. Now, you may remember this last time I showed a profit on a Falcao where I made about 82,500 coins profit on one player. It was on my main account, but I saw it on my Mission Manchester account. I just didn't have the coins to do it, and a lot of you said that I should trade over the profit, and so that's what I've done. There you can see I've actually covered tax as well, sold a player on for 87.5k, which comes out at about 83k, and we have now hit the 400,000 coin mark, which is fantastic. I mean, I know it's slightly unethical. It may be considered slightly cheating, but for me, you know, we're going to count it, and that's where we're going to go. Otherwise, there's probably no chance we're going to pick up any of the team of the season players, because they are going to be very expensive, especially the Robin van Persie. So there you go. We're going into our next game, and I was like, yes, we are going to continue on our domination. Started off well. Hernandez getting a nice rebound after Welbeck managed to go through on goal, and gave us the lead, 1-0, 5th minute, and I thought, well, we're going to snowball. This is going to be an easy game. But unfortunately, it was quite late. I think I was playing about 2 o'clock in the morning, and you know, your concentration levels are starting to drop. and you're not focusing as hard as you can. And especially with this new passing thing, I have to be playing so hard. I have to be concentrating beyond what I would normally do, like tenfold, to be able to, keep the ball moving about, zipping it about, seeing where the players are moving, seeing where the next ball should go so that I'm 2 or 3 steps ahead. And unfortunately, I just didn't have the concentration, and he just sort of went snowballing on me, completely annihilated me. You see, there's goal after goal after goal, and I really just was not playing well at all. And this is actually a hideous result for me. This is actually a really nice goal by Rubinho with the scoop turn. But I really, really should have done a lot better. And you can see that we end up losing 6-2, which is probably one of the most devastating results that we've actually had on a mission at Manchester. So not particularly pleased with that. And I should have put down my controller. I should have walked away from the console being like, okay, I'll start playing again tomorrow. But I was like, no, that was a fluke. I'm going to come back, I'm going to do this next game, we're going to get our passing going again, and we are going to win. So I dived into the next game against another BPL team, this time a 4-3-2-1, Kevin Morales up front. It's got Ben Arthur, it's got Sinclair, and I should have listened to myself. I really, really should have listened. If you lose one game, I would recommend that you take a break. I wouldn't recommend you keep playing because it will play on your mind and you'll just end up playing a lot worse. I always find that if I lose one game, I end up losing 2, 3 games. Never just one game on its own. And, it's, those breaks that you need to take. They recommend that you take breaks because it's not healthy for you to play for more than an hour. And I think that is pretty true because... or it's not healthy for your win record anyway. It definitely demonstrated in this game as I got completely beaten again. But it's not good for your concentration levels if you play for hours and hours straight. And I was playing for over an hour already before I got into the third game. And that's, sort of shown. So in future, I'm going to keep on playing the really fast passing style that I did in the first 2 games, and also make sure I take regular breaks. I think that may be right. I'd love to hear if you guys, schedule breaks into your gaming, or whether you just play for hours and hours and never have any problems. But for me, maybe I'm getting slightly older. I am 23 now. I'm not young anymore. I can't just play for hours and hours. I don't know what's going on. So guys, if you could drop a comment, that'd be amazing. If you could leave a like on the video, that'd be great. And if you haven't subscribed, you can subscribe. That'd be great as well. So thanks for watching, and I will see you all next time.